I'm Lance Yelvington for CyberCountry. Have you ever wondered what would happen if you took one really talented singer-songwriter, threw in a streak of adventure as well as self-confidence, then put the whole shebang on the road to Nashville? Well, in this CyberCountry Minute, you might find that combustible combination turn out to be Curb Records' Ashley Gearing.
I am Ashley Gearing. I'm 19 years old, Curb recording artist, and I also am a student at Belmont University in Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, well, you and the rest of Music Row.
Yes.
Well, I need to ask you, Ashley, what got you into the business?
I was 12 years old when I first had my first single on country radio. Signed my first record deal when I was 13 years old. But I've been singing a lot before then. I was probably about 4 or 5 when I first started performing for people. And I sang a lot locally. I grew up singing in church, singing for anybody that would listen. I was, always growing up listening to everything on the radio, from Patsy Cline to Carole King to Shania Twain, and it's just always been, music has been such a love for me. After I had my first single out when I was 13, I decided to go back home to Massachusetts and be a normal kid. I just was always coming back and forth to Nashville to perform and stuff, but I decided that I needed to be going to school there, being a normal student, and when I was a sophomore in high school, my 16th birthday, I got offered a second record deal with Curb Records and a publishing deal with Curb Records. So it was an opportunity that I couldn't pass down, and I wanted to take it. I wanted to do it, but I also I told him, I said, I can't move to Nashville until I graduate from high school. I didn't want to interrupt my normal high school career. I've heard so many horror stories about people who haven't finished high school or, had to switch schools and didn't have a normal life because of the music industry, and I didn't want that to happen to me. So I was commuting back and forth from Massachusetts to Nashville, Tennessee, and then on my 18th birthday, I, was graduating high school, and I moved down to Nashville, and I decided to, pursue a college career at the same time as, doing the music thing with Curb Records. So it's been a wonderful journey, and now I'm a sophomore at Belmont, and I'm just trying to focus on being a great artist and giving my fans the music that they want to hear, and writing music, and I'm also taking classes and living in the dorm and being completely normal. So I absolutely love it, and I'm getting the best of both worlds, and I guess going to college makes for some good songwriting material too.
One thing too, you can't have a better record company to work with,
Yes.
Curb Records, since
Yes.
Mike Curb's a big supporter of Belmont University.
Exactly. Mike Curb is all over Belmont University, and he's the one I think that inspired me most to go there. I saw him actually the first day of classes, and it's so funny because people at Belmont think of Mike Curb as a name on a building. They don't think of him as much anything else, but he's my boss. He owns my record company, and he helps pick my singles and tells me what he likes. So I saw him the first day of school, and he was like, "Are you ready? Are you excited for school?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "And I also love What You Think About Us." He starts singing me this new song, What You Think About Us. He's like, "I think we need to release that." I'm like, "Okay, sure." And he starts singing the song to me. I'm like, "That's cool." Well, a few months later, I get a phone call, and they say, "Ashley Gearing, we want to release this brand new song, What You Think About Us, to radio, and we want that to be your new single." So it was really cool to see Mike Curb, the head of my record company and a huge supporter of Belmont University, know my song and want me to release it and believe in me. So it was cool.
Now, what do you want to be? What are you taking in terms of classes? Because we already know what you want to be, because you're actually,
Right.
Already a very good singer. So, what are you taking in terms of classes?
My major at Belmont is Entertainment Industry Studies with a minor in Public Relations. And it's really cool because I'm learning about every aspect of the music industry, as well as film and TV and, sports and magazines and every aspect of the entertainment industry as a whole. And I'm also learning about good public relations, and I know I'll definitely be able to apply that to my business. And just, I want to be able to be educated. I don't want to only sing my songs and then leave and have everyone else take care of everything else in my career. I want to be very hands-on in different aspects of my career, and I think that Belmont is going to help me get there, and I'm happy to be educated on that.
I really can't tell if you're excited about this.
I'm so excited!
Now, what else is going to happen? What do you see happening next in your career?
You know, who knows what will happen next in my career. I'm really, really excited to see what the journey brings. I mean, I've already been through so much, and it's been lucky enough to go experience so much in my lifetime, and I'm only 19 years old. So
you've worked with some talented artists already.
Yes, there's been amazing people that I've shared the stage with. I'm, in the studio with Byron Gallimore, who produces Sugarland, Tim McGraw, Faith Hill, and now Ashley Gearing. And so it's really fun, and I'm just taking it day by day. I'm trying not to let things ever get out of the whole fun world. I mean, I think it's just so much fun. It's my hobby ever since I was really, really little, and to be able to call that my job is a blessing.
Now, why should somebody see a show of yours or buy your CD?
Well, when I'm on stage, I give it 150%. It doesn't matter, what's going on, what the temperature is, how I'm feeling. I try to just give it my all for those 60 minutes that I'm performing on stage for my fans. I absolutely love being able to go and do a show because I love making people happy with my music. That's why I got into music in the first place. And I just, I give it my all. And it's something that I believe in. And it's something that I think that my fans will relate to. So I do it for them, and I absolutely love it. It's just something that has always been really close to my heart, and I want to share it with everybody.
So Ashley, is there anything else coming out?
We actually just recorded a brand new Christmas song. We did Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, which was one of my absolute favorites. And it is so fun to be able to get in the studio, especially when it's, in the middle of the summer, when it's not Christmas, and record a Christmas song. They're always my favorites to sing, and I thought Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas was the perfect classic. And Byron Gallimore produced it, and he just did an amazing job. It sounds like a black and white movie, and it makes you just want to curl up next to somebody on the couch and drink hot cocoa next to the fire. So it's just really great. I'm excited about it, and other than that, we're going to probably be working on a full album to follow up with What You Think About Us, my new single, and we're just having fun. I love creating new music, so I'm writing on a weekly basis, and music never stops coming.
Driving fast, blasting the radio, Red Sox reruns on TV. I know you hate going to work on Monday morning, and I know what you think about Ford trucks and Friday night football, staying
I'm Ashley Gearing. You can check me out on ashleygearing.com, where I have personal photos, songs, music videos, blogs, everything. Ashley Gearing is there. Also check me out on Twitter. My username is Ashley Gearing, and I'm on Facebook, MySpace. I'd love to hear from you and hear how you like the stuff. You can buy all my music on iTunes, of course, and I hope you all enjoy it. Mwah! Thank you so much.